Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Mally, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Mally's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give while we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Miss Mally has been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we will show you how to properly put that on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Now, as you can see, Mally is laying very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first command that they're going to go ahead and demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Mally take off doing that now, and the command is Mally heel. Now Mally has been trained to walk on your left-hand side at your pace, being sure not to pull ahead or lag behind for that matter. Again, she should be walking at your pace. Also incorporated into our heeling exercise is the automatic sit, which you just saw occur. Anytime that you're walking and you stop your feet, Mally should sit nicely right there at your left heel position, and she should remain seated until you give her another command. Good job. Now she didn't sit right away, so Fred gave her a little tug and let go on that training collar, and you see that she did sit nicely right away. Now the next command we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command, and the stay command is a hand and voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of her muzzle, and the one-word command to stay. You're then going to walk out to the end of the training leash. Now she went to lay down, and Fred did not give the command to down, so he re-puts her in a sit. She should remain seated throughout the entire command until you give her another command or return back to heel position. Much better now, staying seated. Fred walks all the way around. She remains. Great job, much better. And they will run through their heel sit and stay for you again. Now your long sit stay is a great exercise to incorporate into your everyday activities. That way you build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. Fred's demonstrating that stay command again, out to the end of the leash. Now this time, instead of returning back to Mally, Fred is going to demonstrate the come command. You call Mally in using her name in a nice tone. She should come in and sit nicely right in front of you, and that's to prevent her from jumping up on you. So make sure she sits, then heel her around the back of you, returning her to your left-hand side, and be sure that she sits again, waiting for her next command. And they are going to demonstrate that again. Leave her in a sit stay, walk out to the end of your leash. Call her in using her name. Again, she should come in. She should sit very nicely. She heels around the back of you, back to your left-hand side. Again, she should always be on your left, and she should sit. Nice job. Okay, the next command that they're going to demonstrate for you is the down command from the heel position. Again, you're going to use the open flat of your left palm, but this time straight down towards the ground, and the one-word firm command to down. Good job. Then give the stay command. Walk out to the end of your leash, just same that you did with the sit stay. Again, another great command to incorporate into your everyday activities, whether it be cooking dinner, watching TV, washing dishes, anywhere where you can build up her time to stay for longer periods of time. Her returns back. Great job, Mally. And they will demonstrate that again. This is a good time to remind you that you should be practicing all of your commands daily in about a 15 to 20 minute session, if that. Run her through her command. You can use the video here, and it's just a great mental exercise for her, and it'll keep the commands fresh in her mind. Sounds like she had something to say about that, but she was still very compliant. Now this time they'll demonstrate that come command for you from the down position. Good job. She gets up, comes in. Little correction, reminder to sit. As you know, she's a basenji and she's very vocal and she likes to let us know that, but again, she's very compliant. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a distance. You're going to leave her in a sit stay and walk out to the end of your leash. From the end of the leash, you're just going to use the open flat of your hand again. You can use your right hand straight down towards the ground and the one more command to down.
Down.
Good job. We've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Mali has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Mali, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.